Okay, so one of the questions or comments that's come up over the last few weeks with some of the content I've put up is that we need this notion that we need to be the most exciting thing for the dog, or what happens if we don't have a treat in our hand. Okay, so there are kind of variations of the same thing. Basically, we need to be more exciting than everything else, okay? And if we're not more exciting than everything else, or if we don't have the treat or the ball that is more exciting than everything else, then the dog won't respond, okay? Now that's categorically untrue, okay? It's one of these kind of myths, folklore that's come around from positive dog training, or from dog training, and has been corrupted, okay? So we do not need to be the most exciting thing in the room, okay? We don't need to be the most exciting thing in the park for our dog. We just need to teach our dogs that that thing is or is not available to you at that time, okay? So as an example of that, a few weeks ago I was working with a young dog that had come over from Cyprus. So she's a terrier sight hound cross, okay, so a little lurcher type dog, and she has chased and caught prey animals, okay? So what we did with this dog is we taught her when she's allowed to hunt and when she's not allowed to hunt, okay? And we did that fairly quickly. Within 3 sessions we worked lots on her recall, okay, and then we were able to stalk a squirrel together, okay, and then call her off the squirrel. All right, so that's what we were able to do because we're understanding the dog's natural desires and previously reinforced behaviours, okay, and working with them and not against them, okay? So it didn't matter, the treat that we had at that time wasn't important. It was working together because our dogs have been genetically selected over tens of thousands of years to do this with us, and all that we need to do is play into those genetics under the right circumstances, okay? So it's understanding your dog's innate or genetic motivations for doing certain things. So terriers wanting to chase and rag, and bulldogs wanting to pull, okay, the scenting dogs wanting to search, okay? And if we play into those behaviours rather than against them, we don't need to be the most exciting thing in the room, okay? So when I was in Australia a few years ago, we'd gone to a sheep farm and seen kelpies working, and the guy who is a world champion at sheepdog trials was saying his dog's herding is only one of the things that his dogs do. It's not the be all and end all, okay? So his dogs herd or they don't herd, and they will not herd around sheep if he tells them not to, okay? Because they fully understand this is the time for doing it, this is not the time for doing it. Look at spaniels, like detection spaniels that you see at the airport, okay? Put that harness on the dog's now like that. I'm going to work, the handler gives the cues, the dog goes to work, okay? Take the harness off, and we've now changed those cues, we've changed the circumstances, and the dog now understands I don't need to work, so I don't need to indicate on something if it's there, okay? And this can be done readily if you understand how to do it, or you work with a trainer who knows how to do it, okay? So it's just some stuff to think about, okay? There's plenty stuff out there on gun dog training, on hunting dog training, okay, on terrier training, if you're working with the dog's genetics rather than against them, and the previous learning history, okay? So just a few things to think about there. Let me know if you like this. Please comment below. Commenting massively helps, hugely helps get this information out, because it means that your friends start seeing the stuff that you interact with as well, okay? So the more that you comment on my videos, and the more that people share them, the more people get to see them, because the algorithms on social media pick those up, all right? So thanks very much, guys, and I will catch you next time.